What is up, guys? I'm Eden and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today's video is going to be about Destiny recipes, so let's get into it. Okay, so this is a website called destinyrecipes.com. It is based on your vault and also what you have on you in terms of materials, XP, and stuff like that. It's for a pre-seasonal checklist. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into this for next season. Obviously next season is Witch Queen, and this is going to tell us what we need to do to get ready for Witch Queen. So I'm going to go through as much as I can in as quickest time as I possibly can. And also I don't want to make this a very long video, but there is some in-depth information about this website, so it's very good to know the ins and outs of it. So this is the pre-seasonal checklist for Witch Queen. It's going to track our progress on things that matter most. So I've logged in with my Bungie ID and it's going to tell me my score. So currently my score is 204 points. So it's telling me you're almost ready for the new season. Now, this is based on these kind of numbers here in terms of your materials, resources, stored XP, and vault space. I was about 90 something a couple of weeks ago, so it's gone up pretty quickly. So let's have a wee look at what these mean. So materials, each point here is out of 100. So every 200 materials stacked, you get 1 point. So we've got 21 points. We'll get 20 points if we get 100% done, which is 4,000 units. You'll get 100 points if all of your 5 materials trackers are 100%. So we'll get more points the more we do. Once we hit 400 total prep score, we'll get 1 point per additional 300 though, so it doesn't really matter when you go over it, because this is telling us we need to get out of 100 for your materials. Same for resources. I'm at 81 points out of 100, so it's going to go into great detail on your resources. Also stored XP, so your bounties. So you'll get 10 points per level. I'm only at 2 out of 100 because I haven't stacked any bounties yet. And then your vault space, so it's going to tell you want 100 points for your vault. So stored XP. Bounties can be stored before the end of the season. You can find here an approximation of how much XP they give you once you turn them in. So right now we've probably got about 2 or 3 bounties stacked, so we're only like what, a third of the first level. However, we can click show bounties. It's going to give you each of your characters, and it's going to tell you which ones give the highest XP in terms of what bounties you should be stacking. So you've got what, 5, 10, 15, 16 on my warlock that I can use that give me 12,000. I've only got 12 on the Titan. That's because I don't think I've completed the Shadowkeep campaign on my Titan, so it's not giving me these nightmare ones on my Titan, but they are giving me a Hunter. So as we scroll down, their XP is going to go lower, obviously. So 6,000, 3,000, and 1,000. So once they're stored, it'll tell you that they're illuminated, so that you have them. So what you want to do is you want to stack as much of these as you can before the new season, keep a hold of them, and then when the new season comes out, you can enter those bounties and get your seasonal pass up as quickly as possible. Resources, so legendary shards, upgrade modules, ascendant shards. It's going to tell us our progress and how much we've accumulated, but it's telling us here also that preferably you want 2,000 legendary shards, but a max of 5,000 would be ideal. Same with upgrade modules, a 15 recommended, but 25 is what you want to have. Ascendant shards, we're at 300% because we've been grinding those GMs this week, so we've got more golf balls than needed, which is always fine, but with that they might get lost in the postmaster, but at least I have 10 on me that I can keep. Prisms, again, 264%. We're at 142 out of 50, so it's telling us we want an ideal number of 25 but desirable of 50. Cores as well, I've got 756. It's saying 200 is desirable for your new season, and gunsmith materials only need 2,000. So what I might do here is I might hand in some of those gunsmith materials for legendary shards. Will give me, you know, legendary armor or weapons to dismantle for legendary shards. So I can use that to make this number increase. spoils, max out on your spoils before the new season, and then we'll be able to buy new weapons when the raid comes out. Glimmer, again, it's wanting you to have 250,000 Glimmer, but 150,000 is ideal. Materials down here on the left side, so it's going to go through individually, so you can see where you're at. You want to be at 2,000 for every single one, but desirable, you want to kind of at least have 1,000 on there for all those, and your vault space. So this is where the main part of this video is going to come into play for vault space. I did not know about this until a couple of weeks ago, and I have utilized this so many times. A healthy vault space will help you gain time in grinding new content. Having to consistently remove items to loot new ones is tedious during your progress. It is. So it's telling us here you should have at least 2 pages free, which is about 100 slots. I have 164, so I use this to free up those 164 spaces. So I'm going to show you how you do that. So what you want to do is you want to go to the vault cleaner. Here's the vault cleaner, so we clear space in your vault in less than 5 minutes thanks to this tool. Current vault usage is giving me in 2 sections, weapons and armor. So we want the clean weapons is 273 I've got. We want to keep our best PvE roll, keep our best PvP roll. If you want to keep your mastered ones, you tick that, but I'm going to untick it. And you want to keep your exotics, tick that if you want to keep them, but I'm going to untick it because I can pull them from collections if I want to. If you've already got some decent rolled weapons, you want to keep the ones that are already locked, that you've locked yourself, then tick that. And then we're going to remove sunset weapons, so tick that so we can remove the ones that are 1260 or below. Same for armor, so clean armor, we want to keep everything that's best total statted, highest power level, masterworked, exotics, we're going to untick exotics. We want to keep our raid armor, keep our current seasonal armor, and then this is where it gets a bit spicy. So keep if one stat is 23, so say for example your mobility is 23, very good rolled stat armor depending on your build, you want to keep that. 15-20 split, so if say mobility was 15 and recovery was 20, again we want to be keeping that one. Triple 15s, 15 resilience, 15 recovery and 15 discipline. Yes, if you're going to use that for your build, then you want to keep those triple 15s. And also the balanced stats, so if anything's like 10, 11, 12, 10, 5, 9, you want to keep that balanced statted one as well. Keep 65 plus, so change minimum total to keep. If we wanted to change that to say 69, it'll keep everything that's a 69 stat or higher. It goes all the way down to 50 and then all the way up to 70. So you can alter it there if you want to, but we're going to keep that at 59. Keep already locked armor as well, so coincidentally it's the same as the weapons here, so we don't keep anything that we've already locked. We can tick that and untick that, and then remove sunset armor, so it's a cap of 1260. Again, we're going to tick that because we're going to remove it. So this will simply lock and unlock your gear based on your configuration. This website will not delete any of your stuff, you will still need to delete them manually in game. So review my vault. Now this is going to take us into subcategories of different weapons and then your characters. So first off is auto rifle. We're going to keep obviously everything in the green and we're going to remove everything in the red. Now you can drag these over, so if you decided I don't really want that, you can drag it over into the remove, but it's telling me I need to keep this. We can actually change the display score from percentage to rating, so I'm assuming S is like the best because it's 100%. So S is the best. We've got an F and a D minus, C, B plus. I like to keep it percentages. So it's telling me here I've got 100% Chroma Rush in both PvE and PvP activities, so we're definitely going to keep that. So this is where it gets useful when you've got double of the same weapon, or triple, you know, you've got numerous rolls, different rolls of the same weapon. It's going to tell us if you know which one's best and which one to keep and which one to remove. So it's telling us to keep all the auto rifles. Next one is a pulse rifle. So here's a perfect example. Messenger Adept, we have one that's 88% for PvE and 75% for PvP. Again, 88% for PvP this time and 75% for PvE. So it's telling us we need to get rid of this one that's only 63% and 50%. So we'll be removing that one. exotics obviously will always go into remove because we unticked it. And then we've got blue, and then obviously our exotics again. So hand cannon now. It's telling me to delete this palindrome because I have better stats on the ones here than this one. And the same for the Fatebringer. So I've got 100, 100, 100, 100, and 88, 88. So we're gonna, it's basically telling us which ones to use that the community determine as god rolls is the ones that I've got. So they're the ones that determine the role in terms of most used, most desirable. We'll keep it. So machine guns, again, they're telling me to keep and dismantle. Scout rifles, sidearms, bows, shotguns, sniper rifles, fusion rifles, swords, launchers, machine guns, rocket launchers, linear fusion rifles, and trace rifles. So next we've got all the armor, so it's going to take us into Hunter. Now again, you can drag and drop if you want to. I'm trusting everything that this tool does, so I'm probably not going to drop and drag if I feel I don't need to. But the armor one is actually really good in terms of telling you the stats on your piece of armor. So remember at the start when we did the configuration, we wanted to keep the best triple 15s, 50-50 split, 65 plus. So it tells you here which one this armor has in terms of our configuration. So this one here is actually my best total. It's got triple 15s, it's a 65 plus, it's got 15-20, and it's got high recovery. So yeah, we're going to keep that. We've got, what else we got? We've got highest power, 65 plus, mobility, intellect. So it actually goes into great detail of letting you know which ones to keep and why. So it's telling you this is the highest power, it's a 15-20, and it's got high intellect. So you want, it's basically telling us you want to keep that. So we've got all the chest pieces, we've got all the boots, we've got the cloaks. So next go to the warlock, same thing. Helmets, they'll tell us on there which ones to keep. Gauntlets, chest piece, boots, and the bond. Next for Titan, same thing. Okay, so it's relatively easy to use. So we go next, finish. Here you have it. So items to delete, it's telling us you will delete 146 items. These are all the ones that will be unlocked. These are all the ones that will be locked that we want to keep. There's all the armor. So it tells us here your items will not be removed automatically. You still have to do this process yourself. Once you click on the process button, items that you want to keep will be locked in game. You can then safely delete the rest. So here we go. Progress. Items processed out of 543. It's locking and unlocking your items. And there we have it. Congratulations. Here's the next steps. So step 1, open the game, go to the tower, open your vault, delete safely every weapon and armor that is unlocked, and check all your characters and delete the few weapons and armor left that are unlocked. So you want to delete everything that's unlocked now. So I would click item done, and that's it. That's the vault cleaner. So then I'm going to show you some gameplay just now. This is me going to my vault in the tower, and I'm looking through every single piece of armor, weapon, and all that kind of stuff through there, and then I'm deleting or looking at the ones that are unticked and everything that's ticked, and then that's how you kind of do what you need to do with the checklist. Okay, this one is the loot companion. So you can check your new loot in real time at a glance and auto-lock the most interesting stuff. Again, sign in with your Bungie ID. It's going to tell us here what your latest weapons are and what your latest armor pieces are. Now, before I came on to do this video, I went into my helm and handed in a load of Umbrals. So these are the most recent ones that I got. So it's telling me here that I've got a god, well, it says a god roll, Fractalus, okay? So it's telling me here I can lock it, I can send it to my vault, because it's giving me all these ones in my inventory as well just now. But we're going to keep that one because it is opening shot, quick draw, accurized rounds, and I think it was full choke. Yeah, full choke. So we're going to keep that one. We're going to probably remove these two as well, and then it would tell you to go in there and dismantle them. It does refresh after every 30 seconds, so there's just refresh. So any kind of in-game activity that you're doing, it's real time, so it's going to pop up here once you've got it. And there you have it, guys. That is my quick guide on how to use Destiny Recipes website. I'll put the website on screen and in the comments in the description below. So feel free to have a look at it, utilize it, go along with the video, just use it generally pretty much every day. Have a wee look to see if you've increased your prep score or anything like that, and get ready for the new season. And that's it guys, so we'll catch you on the next video. Take care, stay safe as always, catch you later.